I, 33 female, have a daughter, Cleo, 5 years old. She hates pink. She has disliked the color and almost everything to do with it since she was about 3 or so. She has one pink shirt she likes and one pink stuffed animal, and that's it. My father's partner, Pure, refuses to accept that Cleo doesn't like pink. Over the years, she's made several attempts to push the color onto her. Pretty much every gift she's ever given her was some shade of pink. No matter how many times I tell her to stop. She has tried to give me dozens of different reasons why I should encourage my daughter, try different shades. It clearly upsets Cleo, but Pure keeps doing it. About a week ago, my father invited me, my husband and our children for dinner at his place. He said he and Pure had a surprise for the kids. Right before we left home, my younger sister, who still lives with our father, texted me. She warned me that the surprise was actually a small birthday party Pure had planned for Cleo. That alone threw me off, because my daughter's birthday was in November. My father did miss her actual birthday party due to work, but still. Also, my son turns 9 in March, so I had figured his would be the next party we'd have. Then she sent me photos of how the place was decorated, and it very clearly wasn't actually meant for Cleo. Literally every piece of decor was pink. From the tableware, the balloons, everything. She had gotten pink banners and glued pink foil fringe curtains on the doors. Even the cake was pink. I showed everything to my husband, and we agreed not to take the kids there. I texted my father the following. Hey, sister, told me everything. We're not coming. We're taking the kids to McDonald's and telling them that was your surprise. You and Pure can come if you want. We're paying. We did exactly that. My father did show up without Pure, but he was cold with us and left 20 minutes after arriving. Both him and Pure are pissed. My father is angry that my husband and I dismissed his partner's heartfelt gesture towards our daughter. Pure also told me that I'm the reason Cleo is restrictive. I also don't like pink, and I'm raising her to be an ungrateful, spoiled brat who is unwilling to compromise. To be honest, I get how I could be in the wrong here. But at the same time, this just felt like Pure trying to push something Cleo doesn't like onto her yet again. My sister and one of my brothers are on my side, though my sister did say I had been rude. My other brother is on the fence. My daughter doesn't know I dislike pink, nor would I care if she did like it. And why I don't call her stepmother is because she's 13 years older than me. Update. On Saturday, we took the kids to spend the afternoon at my brother's place with their cousins. In the meantime, we invited my father and Pure over to talk. My husband and I told them we wanted them to abide by the following. 1. No more surprise parties without our knowledge and approval. 2. No more pushing the color pink onto Cleo, including pink gifts. And 3. No more calling our children spoiled for being allowed to dislike something. If they didn't agree to our terms, we would no longer take the kids to their place, and there would be a good chance we'd lower our contact with them in the future. Pure didn't say anything at first. My father tried to argue that we should at least thank her for the party, but I said no. I told them the problem wasn't that Pure threw a party for my daughter that was dedicated to her own interests. It was that she specifically chose something she knows my daughter hates and centered everything around it. We wouldn't thank her, and we wouldn't apologize. That's when Pure chimed in. She tried to tell us we were raising our daughter to be a brat again. So I asked, why are you so insistent on pink? She didn't answer at first, but then said she knew Cleo did love pink. She just doesn't know it yet. And to that I asked, would you be this pushy if it was about any other color? Pure tried to say that didn't matter. But when my husband asked her if she'd care if Cleo hated blue, she said, she doesn't need to like blue. He replied that she didn't need to like pink either. He told Pure that she had no right to decide what Cleo should and shouldn't like. Cleo hates pink, and if she can't be an adult and respect that, then she doesn't need to be around our children. In the end, my father and Pure agreed to our terms. I'm not confident about her, but I did speak to my father. I said I know that he has a hard time saying no to Pure, that he will ruin his relationship with me and my children if he keeps enabling his partner. My father promised he wouldn't let this happen again. I hope this works out. Cleo is a great kid, and I hope my father and Prue can finally start seeing that. Final update. Things with Prue were mostly fine this past months. On one hand, she didn't try to push Pink onto Cleo in any way. No pink gifts, no preaching, no weirdly timed parties. On the other hand, Pure didn't change much about the rest of her behavior. She was still annoyed whenever my daughter's non-girly tastes were mentioned. She wouldn't say anything, but I could see she was making an effort not to. Cleo didn't seem to notice it or be bothered by it. I don't have much to say about my father's behavior, but I will say we didn't have any problems related to this. Anyway, Cleo's 6th birthday is coming up in early November. Her best friend's birthday is about 2 weeks before hers, and we're doing a joint party for them near the end of this month. The girls have both become obsessed with the Wicked movie this past year, so they've decided that will be the theme. We're also looking into taking them to see the musical sometime between their birthdays. The girls are very excited. Last month, we had dinner with my father, and Cleo started talking about the party. I got a text message from Pure later that night. It was long, so here are some bullet points. She's been holding a lot in these last few months. I'm influencing my daughter, and raising her to be a tomboy isn't as cool as I think. Cleo is obviously confused, and it's my fault. It's embarrassing that I won't let my daughter be special on her birthday. It's bad that my husband lets Cleo watch F1 with him. Why she felt the need to bring that up is beyond me. It's sad that I won't let my daughter be herself, which I found very funny. I'm failing my daughter. She wasn't going to say anything, but couldn't help herself. The text solidified everything I already thought about Pure. She won't drop this, and she won't change. And I don't want to keep putting my daughter around someone who won't respect her for who she is. Both me and my husband blocked Pure the next day. I sent my father a screenshot of her text and told him we're lowering our contact with her. We'll only see her during family events. That means the only other time we'll see her this year is Christmas Eve. He can still see the kids without her. And if she tries to pull anything in front of the kids, we're cutting ties permanently. A few hours later, my father asked, "I can't get you to change your mind, can I?" I told him no. And he said he agreed. I told my siblings everything. My sister is moving in with her boyfriend in January, so I'm not too worried about her getting mixed up in this any further. But I told her to let me know if anything happened. So far, all she's had to say is that Pure has been telling her she wants to apologize to me. I don't care whether she does anymore. Also, Cleo found a type of pink she likes. It's a deep magenta. She calls it purple pink. She still hates every other shade, but it's something. And because of the theme, there is going to be a lot of pink at her birthday party. Even if it's not her half. Both my children are doing great, and I grow prouder of them every day. I have a lot going on in my life right now, and just thinking about the fact all this happened, because a grown woman couldn't accept that my child hates a color exhausts me. I'm more than happy to stop talking about this. Once again, thank you for everything.
If you have any thoughts or advice, please drop it in the comment, and don't forget to like and subscribe.